Hey. How y'all doing? How y'all motherfucking doing? My name is Donisa Ubralum and welcome to my channel. So girls, today we're doing this. It's a lazy, hot Ovaltine, hot chocolate, kind of espresso latte kind of thing going on. I don't really know what to call it, but it's good. It's scrumptious. It's easy. It's sexy. It's giving you the ooh ah ah sensation. Okay. So yeah, you Christ on a cracker. I have been doing this all videos. I'm so sorry. But anyway. Ow. Fuck. Ah! Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me thicken this up a little because this looks flat. See, this is why in the video I say I'm getting more bundles because this 4 of raw is not as thick as the hair that I used to get. It's not as thick and I need to be as thick. Ugh. Anyway. Like I said, I didn't say anything. What the fuck, Arnesia? It's too early. It's too early. I started this video at 7:16. It is now 8:36. I'm exhausted. I also got shit to do. But I am early, so I can roll a blunt before I get dressed. Anyway, so you already know what to do. Sit back, relax, and let's do some makeup, shall we? Okay. It is early as the dickens for me. It's like 7-something in the morning. 7:16 in the morning. Starting my day super early so I can get this entire video done before I have to do whatever it is that I feel like doing for the day. So let's get into it. To start, because I don't know what I'm doing, I'm just gonna put some water powder serum on my face. The look that I feel like I want to do today is kind of simple, and I want you guys to let me know in the comments if that's okay. And I know this sounds crazy to say, but walk with me, talk with me. So I tend to try to keep what I personally deem as like everyday or regular simple beats. I try to keep those to like TikTok or Instagram, like reels in a shorter format. Simply because I'm just like, you know, why saturate YouTube with like nonsense or easy things? So I try not to do that on YouTube specifically. But sometimes I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So yeah, sometimes I just feel like I don't know, like I don't have something super creative on my mind, or if I do have something super creative on my mind, sometimes I just don't feel like doing it. Today is one of those days, so I'm going to probably do something simple today, but in that, again, I want you guys to tell me in the comments how you guys feel about that. Like, would you rather I do what I've been doing, which is, sorry, I thought it was something in my lens. It's not. Would you guys rather me stick to what I've been doing and do like the more easy beats on Instagram and or TikTok, or would you guys like me to do longer versions of some of those? I'm just trying to get my way of the land, so I'm still trying to figure it out. This is the Milk Cosmetics Perfectionist Brow Brush. So yeah, just let me know how you guys feel about that, because I constantly go back and forth with myself on that, especially in moments like today when I'm just like, I don't have anything that I would deem spectacular on my brain, or I don't have the energy to do something that I would deem as spectacular. So like, is that okay with y'all? Because I did contemplate taking the week off and not posting this week, because I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to just give you guys nonsense, but also if you guys want to see less extensive looks. I don't fully want to call them extensive because I don't think I'd be doing that much, to be honest. But again, more than some. So if that is where you're at, let me know. Okay, brows are done because, you know what, maybe I'll call this a lazy day beat. The wheels are turning, the wheels are turning. Yeah, maybe that's just what I need to do. Yeah, we're just gonna call this a lazy beat. I think. I don't fucking know. We'll go from there. I kind of want to do something very similar to a look that I did some years ago, which is also kind of like a look that I also did a couple days ago. I did it on myself a couple days ago when I was going out. And to me, it just ate down. Like, it ate down, and I was just like, wow. And it was just like a simple, different shade of brown and neutrals beat. But I was just like, oh, I kind of see why the girls are obsessed with doing a brown beat. This is kind of cute. Like, it's kind of fancy. So I'm probably just gonna do something similar to that again. So if you see the Instagram reel TikTok video on a beat that looks very similar to this next week, keep your mouth shut. Okay? That's all I have to say about that. I'm going to start with my Melt Liquid Shadow Base in Shade Fresh. I don't know why I put that in the middle because I mainly want it closer to the front, but I'm not thinking, so let's just pull that closer to the front because it's going to get darker on the outer corners, so I'm not too concerned with this catching that. I mainly want this in the front because that's where it's going to be lighter. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, friends. I am just kind of exhausted. Kind of exhausted. Okay. Done. Easy peasy lemon squeeze me. So for this look, I'm gonna go strictly off of my favorite palette. I use it constantly. I feel like I'm constantly reusing the same 3 to 4 palettes, which honestly work. I love that for me. Sorry, my nose is like a combination of still reeling from Portugal a little bit, but also it being early in the morning and me being off of a wake and bake. So, woo. But yeah, one of my favorite palettes, you already know, Warriors 2 by Juvia's Palace. Juvia's Place. Okay. So to start, I'm gonna go in. I guess I want to build it, so let me get my brushes out. So I'm not out here just vibes. I'm gonna start with my e.l.f. smudge brush. And I'm gonna go into the Yodit. We're just gonna start with doing this up here to start my transition. So right on my crease, I'm gonna use the Yodit, which is essentially like my complexion for real looking. So it just starting to create just a little definition. And because I said this is going to be a lazy day beat, we're not going to be super precise. We're not doing that. We're not doing that at all today. No ma'am. No ma'am, Pam. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to take a dense fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that. Just start some transition. We don't care about precision today because if I'm going to be true to what I said I was going to do, laziness does not constitute, like, you can't have lazy and precision in it. Like, you know, it doesn't make sense. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in, and this time I'm going to go into the Kafubru. I'm going to kind of do the same thing, but I'm not going to take it as far close to the inside. I'm just going to go like that. Just going to, like, right in the, I'll, like, stop, like, in the middle. Yeah. Sure. And then I'm going to take the same fluffy brush and blend that out as well. So you're just slowly creating some dimension. I'm gonna go back in a little bit on this eye. That eye seems like I put just a bit more, which is fine. Just gonna match it. But we do want everything to be seamless and sexy, so although I said lazy, we don't want choppy, okay? I still want seamless. We just don't want, like, super technical. Okay, see this light definition? We're getting places, we're getting places. Okay, so I'm gonna go back into that e.l.f. smudge brush and we're gonna go into the low key. I'm gonna add something here. We're gonna go into the Jamada, like this reddish color a little bit. I don't know why, but I feel like doing that. So I'm gonna just add a little bit of that. I don't necessarily know why I feel like doing that, but I don't even think I've ever used this color. But sure, why not? And blend that too. Don't even know if you're gonna see that when I put the chocolate kind of color over top of it. So I don't know if that was pointless, but fuck it. Okay. My God, I'm so hot. I'm so sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the Walzana, and then we're really gonna get that in there. So I'm going to kind of actually take this small eyeshadow brush to pack that a little bit. Just a little. Just a little. You see that? Just a little. I want it concentrated mainly on that outside. Okay? Fluffy brush. Okay, I'm gonna add some of this in on this side. So it looks like I added more on this side than I did on this one. Lazy, not precise, but still kind of even. Okay. Now, I'm going to go back in with that small eyeshadow brush. I'm going to go into the black, the Shawada. I'm just going to dab it. Right there. Just dab it right in the corner. I'm not going to take it over anymore. I just want that slight definition. And then I'm going to take a smaller fluffy brush and, like, just drag that out a little bit and fluff it up. Or blend it out, rather. See, I'm, like, lifting it up just a little bit. Do the same over here, just a little lifting. Okay, I'm gonna go back in on this side just a little. Okay. I'm actually gonna take this and just sharpen it out a little. Concealer will end up doing most of that heavy lifting anyway, just wanted to give it a slight head start. Okay, now the last thing I'm gonna do is take, not the last, second to last, I'm gonna take this Kana and I'm gonna put this right here. Right on the lighter part that I didn't darken up. Okay, so now to finish this off, I'm gonna take the Zaz, the white color, and go underneath of my brow. Okay. Okay, we're gonna add something like my white liquid shadow base on the inner corner, but I'm gonna save that for last. Okay, now that we're pretty much done the eyes, let's get into the base. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my color corrector. Especially right here, because all of the blowing on my nose in the past week and a half has really done me in. I don't have my periods coming, but my skin has been pissing me off lately, so normally that's what that means. So I think my period will be here in some days, which I would rather it come within the next 2 weeks, because in 3 weeks I leave for a little trippy trip, and I hate having my period on a trip. Because I have really bad periods, it just really ruins the vibe. So let's all have a moment to pray and hope that my period comes within the next 2 weeks and not while I'm back out in Tulum. Okay, done with that. Let me put these AM brushes back, with the exception of this one. And this one, so it's what I'm gonna use. Okay. Lord. And take my Best Skin Ever Best Fora in shade 30P. It's my current what's it called? Shape that I do. Alright, gonna take my Hourglass foundation, airbrush, blah 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 blah, and blend. I've been noticing creasing a bit under my eye again, and so I feel like I'm simply putting too much concealer. So when I do my first layer, I am now going lower than I've been doing, so that when I do my brighter one here, it doesn't crease as much. Because I feel like the only time I crease is like if I have too much product. And so to eliminate creasing, I'm gonna use less product directly under my eye because it just feels like the only thing that makes sense. So I was doing so well with not creasing. I was doing so well. Still think I might have gone too high in this area too, to be honest. But we move. Is this darker? I think it is, just a smidge. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Same thing in shade 12Y. Alright, now for the skins. I'm gonna go for my Stay Beauty Estee Lauder mix, just so you can see the two colors. So like obviously this is entirely too red for me, and this is too light and too neutral. This was sent to me, so it doesn't really matter. But mixing these two, see? Just gives a better color. Put this away. Trying to get better at keeping my station clean at all times. Alright, gonna go in with this brush. I got Jessup Beauty, or just Jessup, I don't know. I don't know, that sounds crazy. I think it's just Jessup. Really just come to love this brush for foundation. I honestly don't think I've stopped using it since I got it. Which is, to me, saying something, because I really do like my BK Beauty one. Is it BK Beauty? Yeah, BK Beauty. But something about this just has been doing it for me recently. It's really been giving me the sensation, honey. I do blush real quick, which is going to be Makeup Forever Blush Bomb in shade Savage Coral. I'm telling y'all, Juvia's Place is really good for blush, don't get me wrong, for pigment. But this Makeup Forever Blush Bomb, y'all sleep on it, and it's super pigmented, and if I'm not mistaken, it's even cheaper than Juvia's Place. And y'all see I use the hell out of it. It is buildable if you're, It is buildable if you're like a super blush girly. Like if this isn't enough for you, which is fine. I know some people like to use more blush than I do. I feel like I use a lot. Especially as of recently, I feel like I've been using more. But I know sometimes the girlies like more than me, so I would absolutely say get into this. Because it's cheap. Like, I want to say, hold on, Makeup Revolution Blush Bomb. Yeah, at Ulta it's $9. You can get it off of Makeup Revolution's website for $4.50. Okay? Now let's look at Juvia's Place Liquid Blush. $14, exactly. Get the Makeup Revolution one from Makeup Revolution for $4.50 and thank me later. Okay, I'm gonna take my sponge and blend out the inner corner. So now that we're done the creaminess of it all, I'm gonna take my MAC Fix It Plus, or MAC Fix Plus. Why do I keep calling it Fix It? I feel like I've been calling it Fix It this whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna take this MAC Fix Plus. You know what? How much is left in this one? Oh, this has vitamin C. Interesting. Okay. Because I love this down, but I hate the applicator. Like, I hate the spray nozzle. But you know what? Actually, fuck it. We're going to use it. I'm not a serious person. Not even a little bit. Okay. Let me use my MAC Fix Plus Magic Radiance. I feel like this just comes out super heavy-handed. Super heavy-handed. My God. I want to contemplate this. Oh, no. Okay, no, I'm not doing that. Oh, no. Okay. If anybody was wondering, don't touch your face or sponge immediately after you sprayed it and it's soaking wet. Just don't fucking do it. Okay. Loving this for me. Alright, so let's go into... This is dry. Hold on. I'll let this dry just a bit more before I put powders on. I want it super fucking dry. Oh my God, today. So now, I really wish I just didn't. Honestly, it's like a mix of I wish I didn't still sound like this, but also I just wish it's my resting state voice. Like I love a good raspy voice, especially on women. Like it just, like I eat it up. Like one of my favorite voices is honestly Miley Cyrus. That chain smoker ass voice that she has is my fucking favorite. Like if I'm not gonna go chain smoking, but when I hear Miley Cyrus talk, sometimes I think about it. Okay, so for my powder today, I'm going to use my She's Alive by Melt Cosmetics from their Bride of Frankenstein Monsters collection. Universal Monsters, I think. I'm really bad at remembering things, guys. I'm so sorry. Also say things wrong. I'm old. Not really. I'm only 31, but still. To some of y'all, that's old. But not really many that watch me. Y'all close in age, so like shout out to us. Knees cricking together. Anyway. Okay, that hurt first. So one of my favorite setting powders, my Dion Cosmetics. They are dropping a light pink one, which I'm starting to realize I really enjoy this Frankenstein one because something about the pink, it just really does something to my under eye when I do it. I don't know what it is. It just really gets to me. So I'm actually super fucking excited for Dion Cosmetics to make a pink one. They're calling it Tulip. I want to say it drops in some days. I could be wrong. I don't know. I know I already have one set aside for me, so don't know about you boys. But y'all know how much I love that Dion Cosmetics powder, and the powder is only like $22 plus like $5 in shipping. So yeah, it's very affordable, but y'all see me use that powder a lot. It is absolutely one of my fucking favorites. Like I use it more than I use my Laura Mercier. But I'm very, very excited that they came out with a pink one because, baby, their formula is already amazing. So I'm just sober. My God. I am super excited for this pink. I'm just taking the powder all over my face before I do my Studio Fix pressed powder. So I'm done with that. I'm going to close this. There. Okay, I'm going to take my MAC Studio Plus Studio Fix in NW45 with my e.l.f. Buffing Foundation brush. Alright, I'm going to go in with my Melt Please blush. My Wet n Wild blush brush. I honestly don't know if this is a blush brush. They might even call this a contour brush. I don't know, but I use it for blush. I think I've said that to you guys many a time. Okay. Now for highlight, I got this from Wet n Wild. It's called their Chameleon Chrome. I have it in 2 shades. One has more of the blue tint and one has more of a green. This one was unfortunately broken when it arrived, so I'm slightly hesitant to use this one. So I'm gonna go for this one as a highlight. Ooh, that's super pretty. Oh, that's super pigmented too. Oh, okay, that's super just glitter. Okay. Was not fully expecting that glitter bomb. I don't know if you guys can see it. If you guys are into glitter, I know this would be for you. Oh, I might have to take some of this off the brush to ooh. Well, that's a lot. Oh my. Okay, I'm gonna close this. It's very glittery. Very glitter. It's super cute though, don't get me wrong. I can see like the green tint to it. I'm intrigued to try the blue one next. But I need to wipe this off so I can. I am intrigued. I want to try the blue one next because it gives kind of like it. I want to say extraterrestrial, but that feels slightly wrong. But that vibe, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It probably does not make sense. I feel like one side is heavier than the other, and I can feel it. Ooh, just a light. Yes, okay. Now they feel more even. Ooh, child. Ooh. It's super cute though. I don't know if the camera, it's hard for me to tell what the camera is picking up when I'm looking at this little screen. I'll see it in editing hopefully, but baby. The highlight is highlighting. Okay, so let's get back to the eye a little bit. Actually, let's bronze. Yeah, let's bronze. Let's pull this hairline back. I'm going to do my Buttermelt bronzer. I have become a slight bronzing girly. I will say in the past some days, I am a mess. I've been really feeling it, especially on the forehead. I don't know, that gradient where it goes from like the bronzer to the foundation to the highlight right in the middle, it has been doing something for me in the past few days. Like I've really been like, oh. I still feel like I don't use as much bronzer as like the UK girlies. Like the UK girlies love a bronzer, okay? And I'm not bad at them. They make it look great. I am afraid to use that much bronzer, but what I've been starting to use, I'm really feeling it. Like what that did to my forehead, it feels great. Also, I just really enjoy the smell of this Buttermelt bronzer. I know there might be better bronzers out there, no shade to NYX. This is like a baby bronzer, I guess. I don't know. But I love it. It's giving me that ooh-ah-ah sensation that I was getting for my Queen collection for so many years. So like, yes. Like it's subtle, but not too much. But it's still like, again, giving me that ooh-ah-ah sensation. Yes. Sorry. Okay, now that we're done with base face, I wanna do one more layer of the MAC Fix Plus. I'll just do the regular because really just to get this melted. Now let's get back to the eye a little bit before we get to the lips. I was gonna add some dots and freckles, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna take my ultra white liquid shadow and base. I'm gonna take this little tapered brush. I'm gonna take just a little bit from it. And I'm gonna go right in the corner of my eye. Okay. Close this up. And because now I'm simply going to take this e.l.f. eye crease brush and kind of blend this out. Literally, I am moving it out. So it's blended, subtle, but there. Fuck yeah. Ah! I am gonna go in, I'm gonna go back. Oh no, not this one. Not you. Okay. I'm gonna go back into my Juvia's Place palette and I'm just gonna go into that white, that Zazz. And just go over that. Just to really kind of give it that smooth blur. Like you see it? Mm-hmm. Perfect. Ugh. So good. Ugh. Okay. So now I put the brushes away. We're gonna do dots and freckles first. I feel like I haven't done my dots in a while, and that makes me sad. So let's do my dots under my eyes, and then we'll do some freckles. Love some dots. The only reason I haven't been wearing them lately is because I just be forgetting. And I hate that for me, but like, it just be happening. Okay, my current favorite thing right now is this freckle stamp. This freckle stamp I got from Amazon. I am obsessed with it. But I am gonna start out first with my Jason Wu Freckle Boy, just for my random dots all over my face. Boom! Just like cute little nose freckles, and I love when people do those. They make me happy. Make me feel very, very cutesy. Okay, let's get back to the eye a little bit because I do want to smoke some of it out, just a smidge, just a scotch. Should get me in my close mirror for this. I realize I don't really do much to my bottom lash line and everything recently when I have my bottom lashes on, but I got my eyelashes done like 3 weeks or so, I want to say. It might have even been longer. Ah! So my bottoms are just falling out left and right, so I don't care anymore. But there's something about a fresh set of bottom lashes that just really makes me not want to do anything to it. I'll get into the lip, honey. Not this. What the fuck? Ah. My head is so itchy, I just want to scratch the shit out of it, but I cannot until later. My partner's have a hair appointment on Tuesday, so tonight my partner is taking these tracks out so I can wash the hair, freshen up the dye job, and when I go in on Tuesday, I'm going from 4 bundles to 5. And I know some of y'all like, girl, you don't need 5 bundles. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Because the raw hair that we have today is apparently not the raw hair that the girls used to have back in the day, and I want that raw hair because as thick as I want my hair to be and look, these 4 bundles ain't cutting it. So, shout out to Amore Fat Salon because I ordered a 5th one before the price increased because of them tariffs, because, man. Anyway, black lip liner from NYX. Okay, so because the look is kind of plain, I want to go a scotch more dramatic on the lip. So I don't know how to explain it. Just watch me work. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my Trixie Cosmetics Cherry Chip Liner. This combo has been my current obsession. Now I'm just gonna take a brush and blend these two together. Okay, now I'm gonna take my Trixie Cosmetics Eden lipstick. Okay, and then the last and final step that I've been doing, NYX Shine Loud Global Citizen. I think that's the shade. Assuming the shade is Global Citizen. We'll start with the pigmented part. Okay. Now I'm going to take the gloss part and blend. Okay. Let me just take my hair down real quick. Hello? Come on. The material. Look at it. Just look at it. And this is what I would call this a lazy beat. Yeah, this is something to do when you don't know what the fuck to do. It's cute, it's simple, it's monochromed. I know how the girls nowadays, they love a monochrome, so like, get into it. Super cunty. It kind of reminds me, honestly, of a cup of hot Ovaltine. Yeah. And to know me is to know I fucking love hot Ovaltine. So yeah, get into this hot Ovaltine ass makeup look. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm motherfucking obsessed. And if you are as obsessed as I am, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment. And if you don't, keep that shit to your motherfucking self, okay? Okay. And I will see you guys in some days. Bye.